Hey, what's up guys, welcome to this player review with me, boy FIFA1HD, where we'll be taking a look at the 95 rated Frenkie De Jong and his team of the season card in FIFA 19. So, we've seen the team that we've used him in. Now before we jump into those attribute details, remember, if you enjoy this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and of course if you have any questions at all, leave those in the comments below, as I love reading what you guys have to say and I love helping you guys out in FIFA. So, we've seen the team that used him in, as I mentioned. Now we'll have a look at those attribute details. He is a fantastic card. I mean, everything is 80 or above pretty much throughout the top level of his stats. Then when you dive in, there's only a few that really let him down, and that really is his stand and slide tackles and his aggression for me. Everything else is exactly what you want. Yes, penalties and free kicks could be a little bit higher, maybe his reactions too, but for what you need from this guy and where you're likely to play him, they're not too much of an issue overall. His pace is phenomenal. 90 overall, made up of 88 acceleration and 91 sprint speed. Brilliant. Whether you play this guy at striker, centre forward, centre attacking mid, or centre mid, or even CDM if you want to, this guy is electric. So fast, and that's brilliant for any position you can play him in. Shooting wise, he is a top draw finisher. Great attack position in there at 93. Finishing, yes, not the most amazing stat, but it's solid at 83, and obviously an area that you can up with the right chemistry style. He has 99 shot power, so lethal with his shots. Good long shots at 88 also, and his volleys absolutely as accurate as they come at 99. His vision and passing are incredible. 98 on the vision, exceptional, and 97 on the short passing. They are as near perfect as you'll get. Crossing really solid, as you can see there, and long passing and curve also very good. He's very comfortable on the ball, as you can see. 93 agility, very solid balance, ball control, dribbling and composure, all 90 or above, which is exceptional. Defensively, I don't think he's quite as good. He can definitely win the ball, nick the ball back with his interceptions, and his marking is quite decent, but he's not that good aerially. His standard slide tackles do let him down. He does have strength to his game, which is quite good. You know, 85 overall on that respect is really nice, and he has the pace to track back well. Stamina is also really good, and his jumping isn't too shabby either. But overall for me, not the best defensively. But attacking wise, as you can see, they're very solid. So we've seen those attribute details, guys. Now let's jump into some in-game footage and hear what I thought about him. So my thoughts on this Rolls Royce of a player were that he was exceptional and very fun to use. If you can fit this guy into your team, he is well worth doing it. Where to play him is definitely the question that will be on most people's lips. He comes as a CDM straight out the bat. For me, I think yes, he would do a good job there, but it's not really the area that you'd want to use him in. As we saw with his attribute details, he is definitely a better attacker than he is a defender. He can do that role well because he's got the pace to recover if he doesn't quite make the tackle or make the interception, but he has got really good interceptions. His stand and slide tackle are okay, they're usable. You know, he's not too shabby in the air, but not amazing. His marking and his strength are very good, so he can do it, but he doesn't have the aggression. There are definitely some trade-offs. For me, I prefer a CDM, a defensive sort of midfielder, whether they're playing at central midfield or CDM, to be much more robust, to be a very good tackler, to be really good in the air. That's the sort of player that I like. This guy is definitely the one who maybe nicks the ball back, but then uses it wisely in those attacking areas and gets the team moving. So if you are playing maybe two holding midfielders, then this guy would do a good job there, but central midfield or centre attacking mid, I think is really where this guy's going to shine, because passing is incredible on this card. Very reliable, threads the ball through the eye of the needle so often, sets up for absolutely anyone. It doesn't matter how good your strikers are, they will make the runs because De Jong will find them every single time. Very clinical with his passing and sure to rack up a lot of assists. He's also quite good in wide areas if he does find himself there, so he can swing the ball in and get a few assists that way too. I would also have him on your corners if you do play this guy, because he's really reliable with his distribution at those set pieces. Shooting wise, he's actually really solid too, and you could even use this guy at centre forward or striker if you wanted to, because he's got very good movement, his finishing is solid, really powerful shots, so very good from distance, which is why I actually preferred using him at centre attacking mid, because he had the power to unleash those drives from long range, find its way into the top corner and really leave the goalkeeper with absolutely no chance. When it came to 1v1 finishing, he was a little bit more ropey than some of the other strikers that you'll probably be using at this end of FIFA sort of stage, but he is usable, so you could use him in that regard. As I mentioned, it's not really the best use of this card in my opinion, but he is open to so many positions within this game. He's so well rounded, very talented player, well worth the coins. If you can fit him into your squad, I think you've got a hell of a player. There's a few things that let him down, of course, but overall a player with those sort of stats is always going to be a really good solid pick. At this stage of FIFA, he is one of the best cards in the game. I enjoyed using him. I'm sure you guys will too. If you can go out and buy him, I think he's well priced for the sort of stats that you get and a really solid pick, which is why I've given him a 9.7 out of 10. I hope you've enjoyed this review, guys. If you did, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and peace.